Hi Aquarius, welcome to your monthly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. So Aquarius, for the month of August, I'll be using the spread called the Diamond Spread, which like the other one intends to bring to awareness possible energies that wanting to work with you during this month. And for you this month is all about the realization of opening up your wings to something higher, either a goal, a desire, a plan, an escape, but an escape that is an escape of freedom, an escape that is um, a ticket for a beautiful place where you can feel and be much more of yourself. But this could also come from a deep feeling of things not being manifested. So this may feel as you needing to you needing to get away because you're not feeling as secure, as stable, as abundant as you would like, and you really needing to improve your life circumstances at the moment and make you want to uh, travel either inwardly, either outwardly, and you're really wanting to fly high, or you will have moments where you really want to fly high during the month of August. But be aware of your tendency as well to maybe be comparing too much of your own life circumstances with others. So you begin the month, this central problem or theme is comparison card. And when this card shows up, really talks about we looking too much, comparing too much of something that is uncomparable. And maybe you are looking at others people's resources, others people's way of establishing a life of security, a life of what you perceive of happiness, and you feel like you don't have that right now and you really want to, or you are self-doubting yourself of your own abilities to create that life, to create that life of stability, to create that life of beauty, of um, amazement within within yourself and outside yourself. So you begin the month looking too much of what is outside of you, and you have to remember that you are unique. All people are unique. There's not much we can take on comparing ourselves with something that has no comparison. We cannot compare the moon and the sun. They are completely different. The beauty of them is really dependent on your vision, on your opinions, but there is no comparison as well. We cannot compare the night and the day. It's are completely different states. We can enjoy them both, we can love them both, and we can see the beauty on both, but we cannot compare. So be aware of those places you are comparing, you are self-doubting, or you are looking too much on the outside for the underlying causes of this need to, to feel better with your life circumstances. And in the month of August, there's you're starting to put things in motion. So it's not a huge development month, but it's a month where you start to realize the journey. You'll start to realize how much out there is waiting for you to be is waiting to be explored for you, because you are comparing yourself with something or with someone exactly for that. It's an awakening. It's a reminder that okay, you want something more, then you have to explore more. You have to go out there and do more so you can feel as abundant, as happy, as secure as you perceive these other people or other circumstances to be. There's something you need to do, and it's not in the environment you are right now, and it's not with the people who you are dealing right now. It's within yourself and with yourself. So it's a good month to think about being a wanderer, thinking about travel, thinking about going beyond your comfortable zone, thinking about the deep understanding of what um, change can bring you right now, because I think you are desiring it. You are feeling this higher need to be much more in control of the road you are going on, to be much more in control to where to take your chariot, where directions to take, and what success really means to you. So you have to pave the way, and August is the month to pave the way, to start paving the way and realizing what the way is. So unconsciously, the energies working with you that you're not aware of are journey. So unconsciously, what's working within you is this need to move, to accelerate, to communicate, to learn, to see, to grow, to experience different worlds, to experience different opinions, different cultures, different environments. In whatever way this plays out, you are wanting to explore, you're wanting to go further than you have before, you're wanting to put things in motion and make it happen. You want stimulation. You want to see things you haven't seen before. She's beautiful. So be aware that uh, don't compare yourself or situations with different completely different frames, because you have something amazing calling to you. This is, in my opinion, one of the calling cards. You have somewhere you need to be, even if you don't know it yet. It's okay, but you have somewhere to be that it's not where you are right now, and it's calling to you. And it's going to call higher and higher and higher until you move, until you run, until you do something or explore something that is completely out of your way. And this can always be externally, going to a different country, experience different cultures, having a foreign boyfriend or friend, or internally just going deeper within yourself, explore aspects of yourself you never dared to thought that they were there. So the growth is calling to you in whichever way, and you need to be somewhere else. You need to be somewhere else. So try as well, because of course not always this is possible as we would love to explore and travel and have that wanderlust feeling manifested. Not always that is possible, but every single thing, every single aspect where you can move, where you can change, where you can communicate, or where you can have a different outlook or a different experience, do it, because month of August is really good for that. And as well, the outside energies, your conscious uh, awareness is the awareness card. So definitely you are becoming aware. You are becoming aware that you need something more. You're becoming aware that um, you are understanding yourself and life at a different level. And so, in that understanding, many times comes a need and a deep desire to move and to change, because we realize many illusions, many things we didn't before we had this sudden awareness of the solutions and what was not really giving us any kind of comfort or happiness. So you may be in a period where you start questioning many things. You start questioning your path of life until this moment, and maybe suddenly you want to change to a new one. You start questioning beliefs that don't make sense to you anymore. You start questioning every single thing that seems too limiting, because you are understanding in a higher state. You are getting closer, or you have been getting closer to your higher self on this matter, which is allowing you to see with the true sight. It's allowing to see the situations and who you are in a whole state. So you are beginning to see things as a whole. You're not seeing anything as separate or as parts, because it is in that wholeness, on that unifying aspects of life, that you can connect the dots and put them together. And in some aspect of your life, this is happening. This is happening strongly. As well, the solution card is isolation. So maybe you need to stop being in being trapped in your own walls of uh, hurt, because one second, sorry, the card fell. So the solution for this matter is isolation, and this is a card that has shown for you quite sometimes, since I start doing these videos, as I can remember, which really talks about you being trapped, imprisoned in your walls, in your ice walls, your walls of suffering, the walls you had to build or you thought you had to build to protect yourself from love, from life experiences, from anything that may felt as dangerous because you were hurt in the past. But the solution to this matter, to help you get closer to that flight you want to take, is just to be able to release and feel. So you may have to do some conscious work as well on your feelings, on the suffering that you still carry inside of you, needing to be released in some sense. Crying is a good outlook as well for you this month. Doing anything where you will freely express your feelings, because you are in an important period of your life right now, and you need any kind of heartache, any kind of disappointment that you still hold inside of you, or as well that could happen in the month of August, is a reminder. Is a reminder of your own isolation, a reminder of all the hurts and sufferings that you still need to work on. Because you can have a disappointment this month, but it will be to remember in you that. And of course, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, because it's hard to accept that, how can someone hurt me so much, and that's a blessing or a important lesson for me to move forward in my life. I understand, because we are too much identified with our own feelings, and it's always hard to detach. But you being an Aquarius, you're the best one doing that detachment work. So it's really about looking at your looking at your own feelings of being alone in your own walls, being too trapped within your fear of getting hurt or your fear of being disappointed. So maybe you are being called upon an adventure, and you are afraid to go on this adventure because you are afraid of getting hurt. You are afraid of having to share yourself. You are afraid of having to warm up, because it's interesting. Here we have fire, we have this beautiful, vibrant orange, yellow energy, and here we have total white, gray, and only the tears have color. So as well, this could mean that this new journey, this different direction, this different road you are taking will help you to unburden yourself, will help you to warm you up, will help you to feel okay with your own feelings and not feel like you have to build a wall or you have to protect yourself all the time from life experiences. And the outcome of all of this is a beautiful card. It's water card, and it's understanding. Understanding the beauty of your feelings, understanding the beauty of flying in the direction of your feelings and of your dreams and of your hopes and of your desires. So as you are aware of many things, you are as well understanding many things. So both these cards together are also very strong connected with your sense of perspective. You are changing, or you are needing and feeling the need to change the perspectives you have on life, because maybe you realize you were too They were too limiting. They were not giving you any sense of freedom, and you need freedom. You need to explore. You need to feel. So you understand the beauty that it is in flying away, in leaving whatever it was holding you down, and going in the direction of freedom, of beauty, of being just much, feeling lighter, feeling adventurous and spirited, and that this abundance, this need to create or promote more stability in your life will come. But now it's time to explore and to try and to be different and to not be afraid to be different as well, because remembering the first card, comparison as well, you could be afraid to be different. You could be afraid to go in a direction completely different because you are afraid of judgment or of that being too odd in comparison to other people uh, ways and ways of living, ways of doing things. But remember again, you are a unique individual. Nobody is like you, and nobody um, has a road, has a purpose, and has a gift like you. Nobody. So, as common features we all may share, deep down we are very different. We have all different aspects to share. And so remember that this month of August. I wish you a great one, and hopefully we'll see each other next one.